Good morning, everyone. And today is the second day of the Chinese New Year. Normally, people celebrate 7 days before the New Year, which is around about 17th, 18th of January, right through and 15 days after the New Year, which is about come to the 10th of January. Yesterday, I phoned some relatives and friends in China, and until then, I realized how bad the coronavirus frightened people and affected people in China. So they were too scared to go out, even in a city very far from Wuhan, and there aren't many discovered cases. So which is visiting relatives, having big meals and bring presents to each other is the biggest things during the New Year. But people are even stopping that or realize how serious it is. And another friend who was in the south coast, right south, the holiday resort, they have a holiday home there. Apparently, because there's a holiday resort, people all come over from China to go to there because the temperature is about 25 degrees at this time, with coconut trees and white beaches. So he and friends was even taking the grandchild back to Shandong, because apparently there are few people above them came out from Wuhan, and so they all scared. And she was very kind. She said she feel very sorry for these people who from Wuhan, but they were ill, and also people are really avoiding them, which I think is very sad. Really, people should help them. But anyway, so today I thought I'll talk about with this and spreading disease from come out. I think that was something 2004 from China. There was something 2013. Now it's 2019. End of 2019 it started apparently, but it didn't. Many people didn't know. So I'm talking about hygiene and food consumption today. So I was brought up very, very clean. My father, he's very clean. So I think it's one of the things I'm thankful and I'm lucky. So my father always taught us to wash our hand often, which after all these years is still one of the basic things to avoid the disease, which is wash your hand often. And especially after toilet, and when we came back from home, the first thing we wash our hand and we change our clothes. We change to really, really clean clothes, which is just washed and never been worn at home. I think you're never too clean. That I am totally agree with my father. Or you're never too thin. So I think the slim is also good. It looks good, it helps you, with the health. So now, first of all, I'm talking about one thing I don't like about the Chinese habit is many people speed on, speed often on the street, anywhere they just speed. That which is, I think, is one of the worst things. It could spread the disease, any disease you have, because you speed on the floor, the wind's blowing over, people step on it, and without knowing, it will go in the air with the wind. That will spread anything bad you could imagine. I think I really say that, hoping that all the people who speed in China stop it. That's very, very bad habits. It's not elegant, it's not healthy, it's dirty, it's low. So, and please stop it. And and also, secondly, is food. It's a food. I love food. I love all food. I traveled quite a bit. I tasting all the good food, local delicacies which country I go. But you need to have common sense. There are something you wouldn't think about try, like a bass, or dog, cats, steak, birds, or some funny things, grow up in some area special, but you don't eat them because this is also knowledge, because the bats, it contain lots of virus, and so the camels contains lots of virus, and apparently birds can carry lots of virus, and sometimes they are themselves immune, but they could pass to people who are not immune, like happening at this. And I think you need to think before you eat, and also try to think about eat not meat all the time, kill the animals, Chinese New Year we kill them, we eat, but I think this is humans are high class animals. This is like stronger people kill kill the weak. Also, I think now I don't eat much meat. So killing life is result of you eat meat, result of killing life. That's not very nice. So, and also I'm talking about the hygiene inside the house that people don't do. If someone come clean, touch my door handle, I will clean it. Yeah. And if I go out, touch the public place handles, I'll come back, I'll wash my hand. And so how many percent of people pay attention about door handles, about mobile phones? And I clean my mobile phones regularly, and the piano even. Yes. And students come to my home. If they come to my home, I have a request is wash their hand before they go on the piano. It's the hygiene is the piano. If it gets dirty, the case change to yellow. But this one is not really yellow because just only the light is reflecting to be a yellow. Plants, have some plants purifying the air. Also the toilet hygiene, that's very important. So after you use toilet, always close the lid, then flush. Not flush open while the lid is open. There will be bad, dirty things, go to the air and things. And always keep it closed when you don't use it, and disinfecting them regularly. And put some plants in the bathroom, make the air good, and open the window. Put this soap here because they smell so good, and that's why I want to put it here because how to use it. So that's little things. So I've got quite a few plants here. You do need to look at them, but it relaxes you, it gives you better air, and you even can get fruits sometimes. So this is orange. So I wish everyone's sick will get better and the disease can be stopped now. I think I say my respect to all the people who's working, the medical people, and so it's it's just not eating all these things you're not sure, and it's not good for you, weird things, and keep it hygiene all the time. That will kind of help with having less disease spread. Right, okay, it's cloudy day today. Look outside, be raining. Okay, and bye-bye.